Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be my September recap. Now, looking at my screen already, you could see that it was pretty much a break-even month. And we'll dive into my exact P&Ls with commissions and stuff, but I would categorize this month as break-even. Now, I'm not disappointed at all because I have grown a noticeable amount just in my own thought process, just looking at the markets. If you compare me a month ago or 2 months ago to now, I just see things differently. Okay, and I have a fresh new game plan. I'm always changing things, so this new game plan puts a stop to it, and it's actually really funny. So I'll talk about that later. So starting right into it, let's just recap my month, P&L wise, and just looking at my stats. So this is overall all my trades. It was just choppy, It was like, oh, I lost one, I won one, lost one, won one. And I played so many different setups this month. That has been my problem since day one. Always switching setups, never focusing on one thing, trying to master one thing. My old process was, okay, found a new setup. I'm really excited. I study hard, 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 hard. I make a system. I trade it once, twice, 3 times. The second I lose one or two trades, I start overthinking. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should keep trading this. And then I start looking for something else. I'm like, oh, that setup's working. That setup's working. I think I can create a good system there. I switch to that setup. And then the same thing happens. One trade, two trades, three trades, I lose, and then I'm looking for another setup. And you're never gonna find profitability that way. Trust me. Um, Even I'll explain this right now. VWAP shorts, okay? I have been shorting VWAPs since day one, pretty much since the day one of I joined MIC, my investing club. Um, and according to my stats, I'm literally profitable on the setup, but I've never fully pursued it. And that's for I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't pursued it, but it's included in my game plan, and I'm gonna break that down. So yeah, we're gonna look at all the stats. So let me just quickly list all the setups that I traded this month. All right, ready? VWAP shorts, Death Candle, All Day Fade, Low Hanging Fruit, VWAP Reclaim Long, and a different kind of long strategy. And I also made some other strategy that was, it's still good. I just don't trade it because it's better if you don't have PT, but I'll explain that later. So 7 setups. That is not right. that needs to be at most 2. All right, and that's my new game plan. And I'll stop talking about oh, later I'm gonna talk about game plan. Let me talk about it right now. So my game plan is for all of October, hopefully all of November, hopefully all of December, hopefully all of January, and forever. I'm gonna be focusing on VWAP shorts. Now we'll dive into my stats in a second, but this setup is simple. I think it's the setup that will get me profitable the quickest. And yeah, I want to become the profitable. I want to become profitable the quickest because that'll create momentum. Even if it's not the most profitable setup, these VWAP shorts will create momentum. And I've never had momentum. Like low hanging fruits, I did see some momentum, but that setup's just not gonna work out. It was like this, and then I just stopped trading them, and then my momentum's gone. I'm demotivated. I don't know. So I need to get momentum from VWAP shorts. Even though my all day fade system might be a lot more profitable than VWAP shorts, I just need to focus on VWAP shorts. I know I'm going to be profitable with them within a month or two. Well, I don't know, but I'm hoping as long as I stick with them. I'm literally profitable with them now. So that's why I'm like, why am I not trading these? Now to keep me to this game plan, my friend Sam Testament, you guys might have seen him in my Next Gen Traders episodes. We have a YouTube channel. You should go check them out. Links in the description. It's an amazing kind of podcast, kind of trade recap every week. I do with my group of trader friends. But yeah, he is holding me accountable by if I switch setups, if I do any other setups, I have to buy him some MIC merch. Now, you guys don't know me as much, but I don't like to spend money on things. I save my money, and I put it into trading and I invest it. I don't spend my money, um, and I don't want to buy him any merch. I don't want to buy him a hat. Okay, so I'm not going to switch setups. I'm going to be sticking to VWAP shorts all of October. Okay. Now, this will actually just let me work through. I need to persevere through the struggles instead of avoid them. Whenever I get struggles, I would avoid them by trying to switch setups, hoping to find profitability in one of the setups I choose. But to find profitability, you need to fight through the struggles and become profitable. You're not going to be profitable right away with any setup. Now, other than VWAP shorts, I am going back to OTCs a little. That's probably very, very shocking. And I'll explain this more when I actually start taking trades. I'll probably do some recaps on OTCs. I know a lot of you probably don't trade OTCs because, you know, they're a little less liquid, less popular. But I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I am getting back into it. Back into my old days. But let's dive right into the stats. Let me show you right away why VWAP short has been amazing. Okay, so September, pretty much break even. But look at it all time. All right, VWAP short. It's very profitable, okay? It's very profitable. Now, the risk reward is 1-to-1, and I'm going to dive into some charts soon, but I think with some fine-tuning, I can get that a little more than 1-to-1, and I can make my winners bigger than my losers. But yeah, that's those stats. But yeah, overall, my month is break even. Diving into the chart, you could see I am negative 3R. Well, the locates were negative 2.9R, but overall, net, I am negative 1.8R. Honestly, that's not bad. If you like, I'm profitable this month, not including locate fees, and I don't have commissions, but not including locate fees, I'm profitable. I don't like this month was a mess. Let me just say that this month was a mess. But I came out break even pretty much, so I'd call that a win, and I gained a ton of experience. Win rate about 47%. Average, my risk reward was about 1-to-1. So that kind of tells you how break even I am. I'm literally break even pretty much. Over here you can see my per trade R. So ADF, I was getting on average 2R a win and 1R to 1.25R a loss. And I'm going back to my all-day fade setup eventually, maybe in the next 2 to 3 months. I can't wait actually, because I know it's going to be really profitable, and I enjoy developing a system that doesn't involve emotions. Like if this click, it's just like it's really simple. With the VWAP shorts, you kind of have to think more. I feel like, but they are just more easy, more simple in general. And as you can see, my stats with VWAP short isn't too great. But this month was difficult, and I just got into them the last week or two. But as you can see, average R gain is 0.4, average R loss is 0.8. That's not good. I need my average R gain to be at least above 0.8, and my average R loss to be, you know, no more than 1. My win rate is more, 71%. But yeah, I'm not gonna look at my stats this month because I just got into it. I'm really gonna be looking at the end of October to see how I do. Now I did start listed logging a little bit pre-market, but I didn't do very good at it. But I was risking, as you can see, 1R equals $2, so I was trading really small size. I'm just gonna keep trading it. Like, I don't care if I spend $2 to make a little lesson. Like, over time, I think if I just risk a little amount, and trust me, I'm still emotional about that $2. I don't want to lose $2. So the emotions are still there. It's all the same. But yeah, I'm gonna keep listed long here and there pre-market, and I think I'll be able to learn. I'm gonna reach out to Harry and Austin, and I'm gonna try to just better my longing, because why not? I'm sitting there in pre-market, you know, just watching the market. I want to trade the hot chicks pre-market. I think there's an opportunity that I can take advantage of, and risking $2, they're free lessons. But yeah, that was kind of like the P&L. Really quickly, I don't know, this is my VWAP outer line short setup. Let me just recap this. I'll probably make a whole nother video, but really quickly, this is the kind of chart I look for. Broken day 1, MIC teaches this. I want to scale into my position. I kind of want to size up and then maybe size up to 1R, which would be $50 for me. Like 1% of my account, sorry. $50 for me, and then I want to be able to scale risking my 2R, or sorry, 1R. I want to scale risking my 1R, maybe like $20, and then when it confirms, I want to slam, and that's how you get your risk reward to be a lot better. Like your average R gain to average R loss. You want your average R loss to be 1 or less, and then you want your gains to be a lot bigger, and that's how you do that. You add when you get a confirmation, but I find it's really hard with VWAP shorts, so I'm gonna have to learn that. But I also, I have the step of adding to your winner. I cover 50% on the first wash. I'll probably be fine tuning this, but yeah, I want to cover 50% on the first wash to lock in gains. Through back testing, I found that low of day is often hit with VWAP shorts, and then a lot of time they do all day fade, and so I want to save 10% for a home run. And also I said for the chart because it looks absolutely awesome. And then I also find that reshorting the bounce back to VWAP is good. So I'll be trying that out. Here's kind of like a picture I drew. But that's the setup, okay? Now I have charts. I've been trading this setup since the beginning. And I'm looking at my charts and they are beautiful. Like since the beginning, my VWAP short charts have been beautiful. Which is why, why have I not been just focusing on this? If I was focusing on this setup from the beginning, I would be profitable. Which is why now is the time to start doing them every time. So I'm just going to recap all my VWAP short charts because I don't have that many. Look at this, beautiful. We have stuff confirmation. I short the pop to VWAP. We have a little clear out here, and we stop, and then I cover. The covers on this trade were beautiful. This was my best chart for a while, like just the scale out, beautiful. This is another awesome chart. Short of the bounce after VWAP. There's a lot of people trapped up there. A beautiful, awesome scale out. Here as well, look at that scale out, beautiful. Scaling up to VWAP, and then I cut the remainder of my size, amazing. Boom, we break through VWAP, a lot of people trapped overhead, I short, and I scale out. This chart is beautiful. Another one, this is a little bit after the open. Like I said, after you get that initial VWAP short, you can reshort VWAP, and this is what I did here. Pretty awesome. I was quick to cut because it was zombie time, and so with this, you don't want it to make a lot of higher lows. With this chart, LMFA, it was kind of choppy, but still a good trade. Like I got the good short entries, and I got some good covers. MRIN, amazing as well. I think I missed my second bullet up here, but would have top ticked, and then it would have been even more beautiful. This is one of my stop outs, CRDF. I had a way too tight of a stop here, and I slammed confirmation way too low. But yeah, that's just a little lesson here. And then I also got stopped out in this one. This one was pretty unfortunate, I think. I'm not going to overthink it. ALF, this is a headache stock. Okay, we have a loss streak here we're going over. But as you can see, I got really trapped on this. But luckily, I did cover that 50% in the first wash. And so this was a break-even trade instead of a 1R loss. And we have GovX. I kind of got a bad entry. My second bullet was 505, so I missed that just by a little. And I covered like 80% here, which was like a break-even trade, which was a huge mistake. I should have covered, no more than 50% there, and then the 50% at the low day, which would have been beautiful. And then this is my best looking chart to date. Like, look at this. This is literally, I'm going to print this. Look at this. Broken day one. Okay, I know you can't see the whole chart, but the pre-market is broken. I short the pop to VWAP coupled with the 1.5 half-dollar line, which is also support. I short that, boom. And then I slam on size. I had scaling plans above, but it was rejecting that 1.5 level, so I slammed. And then I covered like, it was like 20%. Actually, I have scaling out plans right here. Boom. So I had 20% out here, 50% out here, 15%, 50%. So I made 1R in this trade. I kind of wish it was more than 1R, but whatever. But yeah, beautiful chart. Then I had another loss. This one was just kind of I don't know, it was whatever. I had too wide of a stop on this one though, so I should have had my stop after a new high was set. As you can see, there's a wick there. Should have set my stop right above, but instead I wanted it above the $2 line, which was combining two theses, which is not what you should do. You need to stick to one thesis and stop out when it's proven wrong. But honestly, like, this month has been like the biggest struggle ever. Previous months before this, I was kind of not slacking, but this month I really put the pedal to the metal, and I've been grinding. I haven't been slacking. I haven't watched YouTube. I haven't been wasting a second of my day. I've just been putting all my energy into just perfecting my systems and just my trading. I just want to be profitable so bad. It's actually my birthday this October month, and so it would be crazy if this was the turning point. And so sticking to one or two setups, like I said, I'm going to OTC long as well. And I'm really confident about that. I can't wait. I don't really have that much more to talk about. That was, like, I'm a mess. This month was a mess, but it was huge, just little lessons everywhere, okay? Sticking to VWAP short is going to make me profitable. Trust me. Like, okay, you know what? I'm so confident. At the end of this month, I'm going to be profitable. Unless, like, the market just sucks for VWAP shorts, I feel like I'm going to get it this month. October. This is the month. Okay? Right before the really hot market, hopefully. I just really want to nail this hot market. If I don't, I know that I will get a lot of learning experiences out of it, and that this market will transform me as a trader. So next hot market, I'll be able to nail that. But I'm really confident about this month. I think I'm gonna get it. I'll see you all in the next video. I'm gonna start being more consistent on the weekly uploads. I'm just not motivated to make YouTube videos, to be honest. I just want to focus on my trading, and these videos kind of take time out of my day because now I have to edit it a little bit, upload it. But I am going to be glad to have these recorded so I can go back years later and just be like, wow, look at that journey. Really, really amazing. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video next week. Turn on post notifications because I'm going to be uploading them, and I hope these videos help. I will talk to you all later. Good luck this month. You've got this. Just try your hardest. It's a lot of work, but the payoff is gonna be huge. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.